for Detroit. Hunter is out there with Hayes. Then there's Whiteside. You know, there must be a lot going on in a rookie's head during the first few NBA games they play.
Hey, Kevin, no doubt about it. I think back to my rookie days long years ago, man, and I was so excited, thrilled to be living a dream. But the games come, the traveling, the practices, the game plans. Yeah, it feels like you're drinking out of a fire hose sometimes.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Parker outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And I like the energy, the effervescence that Parker plays with. Not resting after receiving the pass, just going right up with it.
McLaughlin, the pass to Harris. He feeds it to Junior. Shoots in deep. And that's good off the glass that time.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Murray outside. Junior the pass to Jokic. Great D that time from Griffin.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Hayes kicks to Parker. And it's Denver with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And there's the pass to Bay. To the paint. Here's Bonner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For the Nuggets, Bol, he's checked in for Jokic. Harrison comes in for Gary Harris. And Hampton subbed in for Murray. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Musa. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Junior. Stolen by Doumbouya. 1 second left. You can't get that one to fall. And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what... And we're getting... So it's both teams making substitutions here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
That's good from Harris.
I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, Junior's out there with Jokic. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Hampton at point. Musa can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pistons trail by 18. Pass to Bay. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Bonner, that's a 2-pointer. And too long on the shot. Here's Denver now. They're on a 15-6 run. Murray, the pass to Junior. Pulls up, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jabari Parker.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
The Pistons making a change here. Griffin's checked in. The Pistons shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the wing right side. Here's Musa. He's covered by Murray. And he gets the bucket.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
11 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jokic. The shot off that time.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with both teams making some changes here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. McLaughlin, that shot missing. And the Pistons now going the other way. Parker out there with Doumbouya. Then there's Hayes, and it's Stewart in at center. That's the group for Detroit right now. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Get open, he's free.
There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bulls got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Junior, banked in off the glass. Junior's got 10 points in the game.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
The pass to Bonner. 3-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Hampton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he's good on the second. Here is Bonner. He's got 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Parker. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Clock is at 3. It's good. Parker's got his second bucket.
Not much you can do there. I mean, Parker getting it done even when the defense is all over him.
Pass to Junior. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And it's good. 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, You've got Murray. Cole is out there with Junior. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's McLaughlin in at the 2 spot.
I like Parker's versatility. He can play both forward positions, in part because he's so long and big, and he's got excellent mobility.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here is Bonner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we all like to see it.
Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit. Pistons trail by 20. Outside Griffin. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Bonner, he's checked in for Grant. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Someone say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. From downtown, Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. A nice shot by Griffin.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against Detroit.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jamal Murray.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Good on the second free throw. Here's Lee. No good, shot missing. Bradley with some nice D. And it's Bradley with the ball for Denver. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Junior. Here's Najee. Pass to Dozier. Launches a three. No good. Lee left side. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see